Hey guys, welcome back. It is time for a new series, or what might be a new series if you guys like it. We're going to play the Can Reddit Give a Good Advice to New Pokemon Card Collectors. So first up here we have an example, definitely a new post, nothing wrong with that, and good that this person's at least reaching out for information. We're going to see a little bit of false information, a little bit of useless information, but overall, I think the most upvoted post here is going to be the best advice. So they ask, in reference to the Charizard V-Star Hyper Rare, how rare is it to pull this card? I've been thinking about getting a Brilliant Stars booster box, but every video I've seen of people opening a box, none of them have pulled this card. With Brilliant Stars, this is the main prize pull. So there's a few things that are wrong with this. No, you can't expect to open a booster box and pull one of these. I don't think you can even expect to open a case and pull one. Your odds are getting better at that point in time. But I've opened a lot of Brilliant Stars, and I only pulled one of them. I pulled two of the Alt-Art. But the thing is, you can't have any expectation of pulling one single card, especially something that is on the harder side. So the biggest thing here is sample size. So you're going to see there's a lot of comments here. There's a lot of comments in general on Facebook or anywhere else that say like, oh, I pulled one in this product and I pulled it very easily in very few packs. So you can do it too. That's not how it works. You either get it or you don't. With the crazy amount, I don't even know how much it is, like cases that Adam and I collectively opened of Brilliant Stars. Even if we put all our cards together, we didn't have the complete set. There were still singles that we were missing. We did get all both Charizards. We each pulled both Charizards, but we could have easily not. So you can't rely on that. You can't rely on certain products. I think the misinformation that probably triggers me the most is when people say that there's better or worse pull rates in certain products, when really they just don't understand that sample size matters. Even the infographics from, they're like, oh, we opened 1,000 packs, we opened 10,000 packs, and these cards are 1 in 600 and 1 in 2,000. That's not enough to even get the real numbers. Again, can't stress it enough. Look up and learn about law of large numbers. The bigger the number you have, the harder something is to pull from a box. Like if it's 1 in 1,000, 1 in 600 even, your sample size needs to be gigantic before you get that real value. It's like flipping coins. If I flip 5 coins, maybe they all end up being heads. It's a 50-50 chance. But the true odds of pulling something or of flipping a heads is 50%. So it should only be half. So once we get into, if I flip 100 coins, it's going to be closer to 50-50, or if I flip 1,000, it's going to be even closer to 500. Same thing with if you have base set packs, 1 in 3 is a holo. It doesn't matter where, as long as they're not tampered with or weighed, provided there's nothing else, no other factors, provided it's not some sort of error or something where they accidentally get all put together, clumped together. If you open 3 packs, you can easily end up with no holos, 1 holo, 2 holos, or even 3 holos. It's just what it is. Sample size. So, seeing a lot of people opening it, and none of them pulled it. It's not the main prize pull, and some people point this out as well. Maybe we have... Here we go. We have the Charizard V alternate art, which is significantly more expensive. We're looking at lowest listing at 150 rather than the 83.16 for the Rainbow Boy. So yeah, it's like they're going to tell them here. Let's look through the comments. We'll read some. We'll kind of skim through. The best one here being X Biggs, who says 100% pull ratio from mailbox if you just order the single. Last envelope magic, cheeky. So some funny comments, but also some very useful ones. Here a lot of information that doesn't matter. and that you shouldn't take into consideration is somebody that's saying that they pulled 2 alt arts but never got the rainbow. It doesn't matter, because the large majority, like with these large sets, no one is opening enough, even game stores, to give you the actual numbers on pull rates. Even if they say they open 10,000 of Astral or something like that, and they're saying that something's 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 2,000, that's not enough. That's not a big enough sample size to know for sure what the numbers are. Just like with the insane amount that I've opened, a brilliant, it must be like 2 cases at least, and then all the stuff that Adam opened, I opened 2 alt arts and 1 rainbow. That doesn't mean that the alt art is twice as likely to come from a box. It doesn't mean that the pull rate on the rainbow is half as much. Someone might have pulled 3 rainbows and no alt arts. Like it's just there's no way to get the sample size that you need, that is required to actually do it. So here they pulled from a single pack. Doesn't matter. It's cool that you did, but also not very useful information for what the person is asking here. Pulled it from a Walmart blister booster. So sorry to spoil it for you guys, but it doesn't matter what store you get it from. It doesn't matter what product it's in. The sheets are all the same. They don't change the sheets. There's no super conspiracy plus for Pokemon to put better hits in different products. If you open an ETB, or if you open something small like that, like a 3-pack blister, there's a good chance you're going to get nothing, but there's also a chance that you get these hard to pull cards. It's the same as a booster box. Booster box must have some sort of order involved when they pack it, that you're not getting like random loose packs. But as you've seen on the channel here, it works out to the same. You get the same amount of pulls. We've done it with the 3-pack blisters, where you can open a case of them, and the case basically is 2 booster boxes worth of packs, and it ends up being almost identical to the pull rates from a booster box from the same set. We've seen it with Burning Shadows. We opened just an absolute ridiculous amount of Burning Shadows, 36 loose packs over and over and over again. More consistently will you get your 1 hyper rare per Burning Shadows booster box, but on average, sometimes you get 0, 1, or 2, but on average you're getting 1 hyper rare per 36 packs. So there's no conspiracy. They don't switch the sheets around. The sheets they're done up. That's what they are. Yes, you can get more lucky or unlucky streaks. Personally, I like the products that aren't booster boxes, because it's a little bit more volatile or exciting. You're not like, oh, I got this and this from the booster box, so the rest of the box is probably dead. But it just depends on what you're doing. If you can only open 36 packs, and you want to open the booster box because you're at least guaranteed something, you can get shafted pretty hard. Just ask Blasty on 36 packs. You can either get nothing or it can be amazing. That's just how it works. But on average, if you open 36 packs, 36 loose packs over and over and over again, in the same quantity as you booster boxes, you're going to end up with the same results. So absolutely crazy. So we got good, bad advice. Particularly the better off buying singles is definitely the better advice, especially if you're not collecting the set. If you don't want any other card in the set, there's no way you shouldn't just buy the Charizard. That it's less than the price of a box. Even at this point in time, it'll probably come down a little bit more, but again, it's a Rainbow Charizard. In the long term, it's probably going to go up in price. Once Brilliant Stars is not available anymore, once people kind of realize, and there's always going to be the Charizard collectors that want to have every single Charizard, and this being a little bit harder to pull than a lot of the other Charizards. Here we got a Best Buy single pack. So yeah, guys, the location that you buy them from, the retail location that you buy them from, the product type, none of it matters. It's very hard to pull. And that's pretty much it. That's the advice that we need here. So next up, we have a real or fake post, which is pretty interesting. So the first image here, we'll look through the images. They say, I have the chance to buy these. Do they look fake? So we'll take a look at the images themselves. Here we see binder. These are looking pretty good to me. I mean, again, the pictures are pretty dog, but yeah, that's not really super expensive stuff. We got like Base Unlimited. We got some gems, some jungle unlimited. We get the shiny Mewtwo, which is pretty cool, but again, it's unlimited. So not super expensive, not super uncommon to see something like this. Good to keep in mind the fact that they're using Elite Trainer box sleeves, so it's not like a childhood collection. If they're claiming that and you see sleeves that aren't matching up with what they're saying, they're probably full of crap, because if anyone doesn't know, the Elite Trainer box sleeves have not been out for that long, in terms of like, it wouldn't be like when base set 2 came out. So it could be, you got to be careful for collections and such that are kind of like bait collections, where it might be just somebody that's taking their extra cards and pretending that it's like this super duper deal childhood collection. We got the base set 2 Zard here. Again, we got the picture within the penny sleeve, which is pretty useless. Looks like it's the non-hollow variety. Very cool. But yeah, not super duper expensive. Then we get into showing off. All of a sudden, these are raw cards now. For some reason, this seller only likes to handle the most expensive cards with his bare fingers. Here we have a Blastoise. For those of you who can't tell, this is painfully fake. It looks like the blue is like just like a solid blue on it. But yeah, it seems like they're trying to pull one over on buyers here. Holy shit, that is off. So not only is the card fake, but the stamp is not even close to where it's supposed to be. We've seen that recently with the Argent stuff. So big old red flaggerini that this stuff is looking as crap as it is. So let's go back to the thread, and then we'll call it. So looks like they gave some pretty good advice here too. We have the binder page looks all right. The 3 base first editions are fake. They caught it. And first editions are bad fakes. Gotcha. What do you think about the binder ones? Binders are probably real, but again, like, unless you're getting them cheap, unless you're picking them up or paying them for them in a way that you can get your money back, you got to be careful with this, because, you know, they could be in worse shape than you think. There could be more fakes mixed in there. They could be just trying to bait, you know, with the more expensive stuff, and then take your money and don't send you anything, or send you basically nothing, send you an empty box. So here's some good advice from Akira Prime, who says, if a few of the cards are clearly fake, I would be very careful buying from this person. You can't always tell if the others are genuine through pictures alone. Make sure to buy in a way you can get a refund if you need to. So very good advice here. So this person here, GabeBit08, says, I already told them the big 3 were fake and they pulled the listing. I guess they're back at it. So here you go. We got a scammeroni who is clearly scammeroni. If he's already been told that the 3 of them are fake, I mean, it should already be obvious that this person knows that those 3 cards are fake, because they're giving extra attention to them and showing them off individually. So at this point in time, it should be done. Don't bother trying. Just report the listing. Whatever you got to do. You shouldn't still be seeking. It seems like this person is still like gonna take a look. I guess it's the same seller. The guy said it was just a collection from his brother's estate, and he wasn't really into it. Dude is scamming. I 100% agree. Even without knowing the backstory. They're going to say it's an estate. They're going to say it was a storage locker, all kind of crap like that. But we've already seen where somebody else on the thread had contacted them, already told them big 3 were fake, and they pulled the listing. And now they're still trying to scam somebody else. So, man, people, fake or not, can I have the Mewtwo? So we got a bit of a sales thread here. This is ridiculous that someone's like, at this point, where if you're buying from somebody, even if you're trying to just get the rest of the cards, you're probably going to be in for a bad time. Hopefully you pay with a method that allows you to get your money back. But, you know, if they're going to go through the effort of selling cards that they know are fake and including those in the listing after someone has already informed them that they are indeed counterfeit, yeah, there's a good chance that they're not going to send you what they say they're going to send you, and that you can't actually work out a deal with this person without getting ripped off. So stay away. if somebody's scamming, if it looks like they're scamming, here it's very clear that they're scamming, and yet our buyer here, Nate, doesn't want to walk away from it. This is when you walk away from it. Clearly they're scammers. Clearly you're not going to get a good deal. You're wasting your time, and you're wasting everyone else's if you don't just report it and move on. Thanks guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys liked this segment. If not, let me know. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Take care of each other out there. Join the Discord. See you next time.